out the game in those last 2 minutes?
Playing one of the best players in the league, there's only so much you could do. I mean, the last shot, I don't know what he did. One-handed off the glass, like, what can you got to tip your hat to him. It was good D. There's a lot of positive. There's a lot of positive from the game that we can take and carry it over to Charlotte, but, a one-handed three off the glass, contested, you just got to tip your hat to him.
You mentioned the positives that you can take from this game. When you look at the changes from game 1 versus game 2, what stands out to you about what you guys were able to do defensively? You guys got the threes that you guys wanted. There's so many different changes from Wednesday night.
Yeah, our pace was better, faster. We played a lot faster. We actually got a good amount of stops to force them into tough shots. Obviously Luka made some, Kai made some tough shots, but that's all you can do, just force them into tough shots, and they make it, you miss, you did your job. But that's all you can do is just put a hand up, force them into tough shots, and just live with the result. So it was a lot of positive from the game, I feel like.
You mentioned forcing tough shots. You were part of that defensive solution against Kyrie, and he obviously had a pretty inefficient first half. Like, what was kind of working against him from your standpoint and from the other guys regarding him?
Yeah, just messing up his rhythm, not trying to let him get too comfortable. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter with him. He's one of the best players ever, great scorer, but you just want to mess up his time and his rhythm a little bit. And, yeah, he was a little off. So, I mean, that was just credit to us and our game plan a little bit, being up on him at the screen, just mixing it up on him a little bit. So it was just, I feel like we did a real good job on Kai tonight for real. So it was solid.
Jock said that these are lessons for you guys with late game execution. And it's only been 2 games, but just what are some things you guys can maybe take away from just kind of how these last 2 games with where just the other teams happen to have a star who could hit a shot like Donovan or Luka?
Yeah, I feel like we executed pretty well at the end. I feel like we got every shot we wanted. Really, we ran our offense well. We got every shot we wanted. We was getting great looks. Like, some of us just made them, missed them. You just delivered the result. We got great looks at the end. But when somebody makes a one-handed three off the glass, like I'm gonna just keep saying it. Like, what can you do? what can you do? Like, what can you say? So it's like, I mean, there really is to it.
Are these 2 games, I guess, good lessons as far as
Yeah,
going forward to learn from?
Yeah, for sure. Putting up a lot of points. Obviously, we want to get a few more stops. That's what our, DNA of the team is. You want to get a few more stops, but we're putting up points. We're forcing teams into tough shots. They're just making tough shots. Great players. They're making tough shots, but we're playing 120. I mean, that can be almost anybody in the league on any given night, but 125. Of course, we got to get some stops, but we just got to live with it. It's only game 2, so we can't really dwell on it. We got another game coming up, so got to move on.
From your vantage point when you saw that shot?
I was like, oh, no, that's off. Then when it hit, I seen it kept going. I was like, what? That might hit the backboard. And it hit the backboard. I said, oh, no. I said, no way he just made that. So I was like, no.
You said that you were going to wait till after the game to speak to Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
And to have a game like this, with him as an opponent, 12 of 19 from the field, another 30-plus night from you, what did that moment was like for you and Kyrie? Did Kyrie tell you about your game?
Yeah, it was just, kind of like a big brother being proud of his little bro, just doing what I'm doing these first 2 games. Obviously, I'd rather have the wins, but he was just telling me that he's proud of me, how I've been playing. So, that means a lot, honestly, because, we go way back a little bit, so it's good.
What was working so well for you? What did you read from the defense that allowed them to not have an answer for you?
Yeah, they were just switching a lot, and then whatever matchup I got, I feel like I could beat my matchup and just go downhill attack, don't settle. That was really my game plan for me. When I seen the defense on the film, just don't settle. You get to the paint, you can get whatever you want, to pass out or to finish to the hoop with floaters. That's what was really working for me tonight. So I feel like that was a good game plan on my part for me.